By show of hands, how many of you have been on vacation over the last year? A lot of people. And those of you who have been on vacation, how many of you went to vacation in Arkansas? One. All right. Tries to get. A lot of times when we think about vacations, we think of the Colorado Rockies or some exotic location like the Caribbean. We don't think of Arkansas. But recently, over this last week, I took a vacation trip to Arkansas with my family and some extended family. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about that. This is Cedar Lodge. This is the lake house that we went to in Arkansas. And rather than tell you a whole lot about it, I thought I'd just read a couple sentences from this magazine. This is the back view from the lake. Welcome to Cedar Lodge. Take one step into this masterpiece created by cedar and stone and this breathtaking, eye-popping 7,600 square foot estate in Bella Vista, Arkansas will trick your mind into thinking that you are indeed tucked into the ponderosa pines of Colorado. So it was located on the Vernal Lake, and it was just a beautiful location for us and our family. There were a lot of things to do. We had access to a pontoon boat, a skiing boat, and we had, inside the house, there was a movie theater experience. There was a 120-inch screen, along with a movie theater popcorn maker. And if you haven't seen SpongeBob on a 120-inch screen, well, you're not missing out a whole lot. The movies were pretty cool. Joining me on this vacation was my family, which includes my wife, Melissa, my 3 children, ages Caitlin, age 8, Haley, age 6, and Braden, age 3, so young kids. I also have my 3 younger brothers and their families. In total, there was about 16 of us. Now, me and my brothers, we grew up in Manhattan, Kansas, so we're huge K-State fans, hence this shirt. But since then, we've moved away to Dallas, Denver, Kansas City, and Hays, Kansas. So we come together occasionally on the holidays. We also do some running races, triathlons. Occasionally, the brothers will get together for that, but not the whole family. So it's nice to get together at this lodge. So day one, I get up a little bit early. As I said, I'm a sunrise person. My daughters are up too, and they want to go out to the dock and do some fishing with me. They've got their Disney princess fishing poles, so they're ready to go. Now, I've never been a good fisherman. I've never actually caught a fish in my life, but I thought, okay, let's give it a try. So we go down to the dock, we get the bait, which is live crickets. Now my 8-year-old is deathly afraid of any type of bug, so she sees them and she goes running. My 6-year-old puts her hand right in and likes to catch her own crickets and hand them to me. So quite a bit difference in personality there. So we're fishing for a little while, and before long, the 8-year-old Caitlin, she catches her first fish. And she's just thrilled about it. She's caught a bluegill with orange scales, so it's a very, pretty fish. And she holds it up. We get pictures, throw it back in the lake, and she's just excited to keep going. So she turns around, looks to me to ask for the next bait to put on it, takes a step backwards, and falls off the edge of the dock. Now, she was down here in her day clothes, her flip-flops, goes in with her fishing pole. She was not ready to be in the water, that's for sure. So I run over to the edge, reach in, pull her out. She's pretty frightened by the whole experience, but not enough to forget to remind me to jump in and go grab her flip-flops because they're floating. So that was the end of fishing day 1. Day 2, we go back out. The girls are ready to try it again. As we start fishing, I start hearing a rustling in the brush behind us. There's been other wildlife, so I'm not too worried about it. We continue fishing. It keeps getting louder and a little bit closer, about 20 feet away. So we decide to put down our fishing poles and cautiously approach. And we're not sure what this is. The noise is getting louder. It sounds like there's multiple creatures in there. We are in Arkansas, so it could be a razorback or something, something dangerous. So we approach cautiously. I'm planning out my escape route in case it's something dangerous. And out pops a family of 4 armadillos. And I don't know if you've seen these, but they're pretty harmless little creatures. They're just rooting around, and apparently they have really bad eyesight. So they walk right up to the kids. They rush over to me, grab my phone, and want to get video of it. So I've got about 15 minutes of armadillo footage. So that was the end of our day 2 fishing. Day 3, we came back out and the girls each caught lots of fish. We had a great time. So if you're planning a vacation, want someplace close, I recommend looking at Arkansas. Like I said, it's a close drive. And I hope by telling you a few of these stories, you've learned a little bit more about me.